having the loveliest time. We walked out, we went to the mixed bath together, we had it to ourselves. It was the most magical setting with the snow coming down. All these men kept getting into the bath.
I think it was just two, right? Or was it three?
By the end, there was one you don't count it. It's a mixed bath. Or so I thought.
Yeah, a guy was coming closer to the edge. We thought maybe we were monopolizing the corner of the...
So I moved back so he could be near the edge of the bath. And
better
he's
view
like,
of the waterfall.
"Are you okay being the only lady?" And I thought initially he was joking about how I was the only lady in the mixed bath. And I'm like, "Oh, but it's a mixed bath." And he said, "No, the mixed bath's over there."
What's up, Internet?
Good morning, camera.
We are about to leave Kakunadase.
Yeah.
There's a fresh, crisp layer of snow on the ground.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Sun is shining.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful morning here.
And we're heading out to a different ryokan.
Yeah.
All the snow on the snowfall. Remnants from the festivities last night. Anyway, it's a pretty short train ride, but we can't check in until like 3, so we're gonna go check out a small town, maybe go to a lake, see what we can see in the meantime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Are you ready for this?
Yep.
Cool. The very narrow escalator. More skinny escalators. More skinny escalators. It's what Tazawako is famous for, I suppose. Oh yeah. That's cool. A lot of detail. Look at his hair. Okay.
We said goodbye to our bags again, so we can be unburdened by our giant backpacks.
It's nice when we don't have them.
Yeah, let's go inside and figure out a bus if we can.
Okay. There's some sort of goat. And Kuma. Asian black bear. It's a good look.
We are on what we hope. I hope this is the right bus. Pretty sure it's the right bus. We've got a pretty good chance that it is.
Just crossed.
So we definitely took the right bus.
Yeah, go team.
It cost $840. And that, I don't know, it was like an hour long, wasn't it? What time is it?
If we left at, yeah, pretty much an hour, 12:20 to 1:20.
But we can't check in until 3, so I'm not really sure what to do.
Yeah.
Probably wait inside and not be cold, but we'll see.
Yeah.
This view from the parking lot, though, holy crow. We were gonna film a wrap take, but then the wrapper fell down a hole.
Yeah,
into his
I
groin.
sunk up to here.
Oh dear.
Funny if it happens in the middle of the wrap take, I just start sinking.
Take 2, ready? It's so pretty. So this is the bus station you get off at for this specific hot spring, and that's the schedule, so that way we can figure out when we're getting back down to the city.
Yeah.
And the station, the Eki, I should say. Should we try to go in, you think, or?
I guess so.
Okay. What's the worst that could happen? Super nervous and stuff, but we finally are brave enough to come inside and get some welcome tea and miso. I think it's gonna be okay. So we made it to the ryokan. This is our little entranceway with these little fellas. There is a little private wash area and a bathroom. A stool. And then, hi.
Hello there. Welcome in.
Dapper gentleman dressed in his dapper outfit. You gonna show us around?
Yeah, this is the place. It is the pretty much the fanciest place I've stayed at, I think.
Yeah. Look at how luxurious.
Really cozy.
This rug looks like.
Yeah.
I don't feel fancy enough.
And the fact that there's
A little seating area.
furry seating area. You can see the waterfall from our room.
You can? Oh my gosh. Okay, you gotta do a wrap take here. And
Full of coffee
yeah.
and tea and little snacks.
we're gonna have some of those later. But tell them what she said about your size. They got you the big size kotatsu. Did you say biggest size or largest
Yukata.
size? Largest size, sorry, not kotatsu. Wow. You're so big you gotta wrap a kotatsu.
Just take that out of the bath.
Open that, okay, right there. Yukata. They look very warm too.
Yeah.
In this little bag you can bring your stuff, because usually we bring our own bags down, but yeah. So there's like there's a separate bath for each gender or whatever, right?
Men's bath, women's bath, mixed bath,
There's a
private
mixed bath. And then we booked the private bath tonight for 10 o'clock to 10:30, which is nice. And also, what was I gonna say? Oh, the men's bath and the women's bath alternate. So at 8 p.m. they switch so that you can see all of the baths. So we should probably go out there to have a bath before 8 p.m. so that we can go to the other ones. But, yeah, this thing's pretty cool.
This is quite a ritzy ryokan room experience. I dig it. This beautiful view. Right out onto the water. Oh, you can see the waterfall right from our room. Pretty little chairs. Cabinet full of little treats and coffees and things. Who could ask for more? Who? I dare you. I dare you to show yourself and ask for something more than this. You'd be a fool. Don't need this on anymore.
What does your can say there?
Open up the smooth taste that goes perfectly with good times, or brewed for good times. Good value and quality.
Brewed for good times. You having a good time?
I don't understand why I like Kirin best, because they're all virtually interchangeable.
In the blind taste test, I actually did like Kirin best. He liked Asahi, so lies.
Yeah, and I've heard people swear that Sapporo is way better than all of them.
The second blind taste test, you chose Sapporo. So in none of our Japanese beer blind taste testings have you chosen your quote-unquote favorite.
Yeah. Maybe it's just that I like the weird deer monster thing.
Kirin. It's a Kirin.
Yeah.
I've always chosen this one as my favorite. Look at that waterfall. That's crazy. I can see it from here. Anyway, we'll have these and then maybe we'll get brave and go down to a thing.
Fancy room, fancy room, fancy room. We got a fancy room.
I was gonna say that this view is just absolutely nuts. Look at this view. Nuts.
View of your hand.
So we're putting on our yukata, and this is a small size. It's a character for small. That is medium size. It's also medium size. That is big size, and this is extra big size.
Yeah.
Extra big guy.
Extra big.
I hope there's an extra long like sash too, eh?
I hope so.
'Cause that's the problem is.
Trying to tie
Sorry,
around.
obe? Obe? What's it called? It matches what you're wearing currently, actually.
Yeah.
It's right over top.
Looks like there's 2 layers to go on top as well.
Yeah, there's these little jacket bits that are reversible. And there seems to be a warmer one back here. Yeah, we'll try them on and we'll show you. Right.
Great. So, this is a yukata that actually fits me. Priority. Just so you know, it's important that the right bit flops over first. And your left-hand side, try not to show my underwear to the camera, your left-hand side goes over top. Left over top.
If you do it the other way, it's what they do to dress the dead, and it's disrespectful.
Yeah. So the belt, you take it around the middle of the belt, and then you go around yourself. You come out on each side, and then you tie it.
Usually there's not enough length for you.
Here's where I confess, I don't know what you're supposed to do. I'm just tying a simple knot. It's probably wrong. I don't know what you're. It's supposed to be on the right.
And if you don't have, it's supposed to go with where the, I think where it laps over. Yeah, but it's usually not long enough for you to tie anything. I think if you had more length, you could tie a fancy bow in that. But yeah. Next layer, I guess. Here's the next layer. A little worn vest. I like when they have pockets.
Yeah,
we had one without a pocket, and that was not cool. Yeah. This also has an interior thing here, so you could like put something in there, couldn't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Lots of pockets. What does he got in his pockets, sis?
One more layer.
Lots of clashing patterns. Good to see. Canadian plaid represent. You can have plaid elsewhere. That's the part that I think fits you the worst, but hey, it fits.
I wonder if it's supposed to be one or the other and not both.
No, we're both. I kind of wonder if it's the vest is supposed to go over top, though. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
Anyway, you got kid in a snowsuit.
This is so padded. That's thick. Maybe you'll want that. I think the other one's maybe a little less heavy.
We forgot to show you the most important part of the outfit. These guys here.
Wow.
Well, they fit size 13 feet.
Yeah, surprisingly. They're tight as you could imagine.
Looks like your feet are gonna mime for me. Either that or they're gonna like conduct a train in Japan.
I certainly feel like I need wooden geta, is that what it's called? Your foot goes into essentially a sandal with a thong between your toe, and then you got a wooden platform underneath your foot. But then underneath that, just one big thing of wood.
Yeah.
They often have two. Like,
We don't have
short
balance
ones.
for that.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's my turn to change. My feet feel so weird. It's like they're about to mime. I'm gonna show the video of the camera on my outfit.
Yes, I do. Check out that holly.
This is such a pudgy sweater.
Yeah, it's really
Jacket.
thick.
Apparently I'm medium sized. Although I'm pretty sure I could have gotten away with a small size.
Yeah, I opted for the sleeveless thin one.
Yeah, you look like you're ready for vest times.
Because the outside baths are connected to the building, so I was like, why am I bundling up? I'm going to be naked by the time I'm in winter anyway.
Fix your shoulder though.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So we're gonna enjoy a beverage of this kotatsu before it goes away, and then we're gonna go to a bath.
Yeah.
So Jives bought this nice bottle. I think we showed it to you guys before. At Kakumeba thing.
Yeah, souvenir shop.
Yeah.
The train station.
Yeah, and he's been bringing it around with him.
Fancy train station booze.
It is really nice. But unlike the first time we came to Japan together, we're not gonna drink it all in one spot, are we there, Mr. Jives?
No. It was the first time I ever traveled, and I think most people who do that overpack, and I definitely overpacked. So I was like, I can't possibly have this in my bag from this stay to that stay, and like basically drank the entire bottle to myself.
Yeah.
The mistakes of being young.
Now you're not young, you're old. It's fine.
Yeah.
9 years ago, I dragged this guy to Japan, and he decided he likes travel just as much as I do. So, what makes it a kotatsu? Does it need to have the heat capacity to be a kotatsu? Because this is not a kotatsu, if that's the case.
And if you don't have a heater, but you have a blanket, is that a kotatsu?
I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe.
Because this doesn't have a blanket or a removable tabletop or a heater.
Yeah. And also, you should watch our kotatsu video, by the way.
Yeah.
This is excellent.
Click
Kotatsu's
on the
dope.
link here.
Yeah, we'll put the kotatsu video somewhere. Ready?
Yeah.
I'm scared.
The view is amazing.
Why, thank you. Oh, you didn't mean me. We set out on our first onsen adventure. The bath had two sides and a mixed bath section. At 8 p.m., the segregated sections changed so that the men and women had a chance to experience all the baths. First off, women had the left side and men had the right. We entered the bath, and I chose a basket to deposit my clothes and proceeded to the wash area. There were 4 wash stations in the same room as the first bath. I washed and then went outside to the mixed bath to meet up with Jives. The ground was so cold to walk on and covered in ice. I got in the mixed bath and no one was around. Jives joined me soon after. This mixed bath was incredible, and honestly the highlight of the trip. Snow was falling down and the mixed bath faced the waterfall. The snow was so high and the water was the perfect temperature with the cold falling snow. We sat there quite a while, on our own. I briefly tried the outdoor bath in the women's section, but the water was incredibly cold, so I went indoors and used the bath section with the wash stations. This bath was made of hebo wood and smelled incredible. Oh, there's water out here.
Yeah, it's gonna have some. Oh, I wasn't sure what I'd do with my empty glass. I didn't see that.
You can get a drink.
Yeah.
Get whatever you want. It's your pan. For some. It would appear that somebody else's favorite is also cured.
Yeah, they're all out. Story time with Holly.
In my continuing saga of being awkward in onsen, not only is it already like awkward to be a foreigner in an onsen because it's just something that's obviously foreign, right? People feel weird around you. And then I had that incident in Aomori where the lady was upset with me for having a bandage. Whatever, I was in the wrong for that completely. But ever since then, I've been very anxious on top of the anxiety I already had to be in an onsen.
You're one step closer to the edge.
Oh man.
You're about to break.
So we were having the loveliest time. We walked out, we went to the mixed bath together, we had it to ourselves. It was the most magical setting with the snow coming down.
Yeah, right by the waterfall, like you're literally
Beautiful.
sitting right beside the waterfall.
With crazy heavy snow falling in your
Yeah.
eyelashes, beautiful cold air and the really, really hot water. And all these men kept getting into the bath.
I think it was just
Which-
two, right? Or
There
was
were
it three?
By the end,
Okay.
there were one you don't count, I guess. There were 4 men and me in this bath. And
Lucky girl.
it's a mixed bath, or so I thought. I'd done a ton of research to make sure it was a mixed bath. I studied the map, I read a bunch of blog posts. I'm certain it was a mixed bath. And then
Yeah, a guy was coming closer to the edge. We thought maybe we were monopolizing the corner of the
so I moved back so he could be near the edge of the bath. And he's
better
like,
view of the waterfall.
"Are you okay being the only lady?" And I thought initially he was joking about how I was the only lady in the mixed bath. And I'm like, "Oh, but it's a mixed bath." And he said, "No, the mixed bath's over there. This is the men's bath." And I'm just like,
But he didn't seem
how did I
angry
mess this
or
up?
anything.
So I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll leave. I will get out now." So I get out and walk in shame and leave. And then I come back to the room and I look at about 5 different blog posts online that confirm that I was absolutely, definitely in the mixed bath.
I left as well when you left, and on my way out, I was looking at all of the signage pointing that
Yeah.
there's a private bath and a mixed bath in the direction we came from, and no signage indicating anything else.
I'm already a stupid foreigner, and I'm like, of course I
Yeah, you don't
messed
have to
that
say
up too. Of course I messed it up. Excellent. But then I'm so certain. So then we went to get a beer to wash down the anxieties of how can I possibly mess up a ryokan ever again? Like I've done everything wrong. And in the hallway, the guy walks up to me and he says, "I'm so sorry. I was wrong. That was the mixed bath."
Yeah.
I'm just like,
It's a shame that you let that get you so anxious, because
I was just so certain. I'm like, I must have done something wrong.
You
Because
definitely
I'm an
didn't,
idiot,
yeah.
moron,
Well, I mean,
foreigner that can't read. Like,
even before he apologized. But that's a nice bookend. I'm glad that
yeah.
he probably had a really awkward experience, because we came back to get beer at 5 o'clock. The mixed
Which is
bath
the ladies' hour at the mixed bath.
changes to ladies only from 5 to 6, so he probably found out that that's not a men's bath in a rather embarrassing manner. Poor guy. He did seem friendly.
Yeah, he did. I just can never come back.
I think you should. I think everyone should come here. This place is a murder. It's a murder.
I can't use any of that footage. That was weird.
This is a really nice place. Usable footage shot.
This is the best sake. And this is some sort of pickled thing. The presentation is just incredible. I was sad about the cherry blossoms leaving, so she let me keep them. And now we got an egg thing. Oh, the first is so beautifully prepared and so delicious. Yeah. Udon noodles and miso. Delicious as well. Everything's delicious. The whole thing is like the most amazing 5-star everything I've ever had. So he brought over the spinach with snow on top and said it's time for spinach. And then boiled some of the spinach for dinner. There's a fish over here with miso soup paste, and we're supposed to wait 2 minutes to take it off. And with that, delicious. Hey, you.
Hey.
Sashimi. rice cake in it. It's gonna be so good. How was it?
It is so good.
Try some. Hurry up.
Yeah.
Put it in your face. Put it in your face.
I like this stuff. Put some green onion on it. Dip in the soy a little bit.
Put it in your face. It's the greatest. The courses just keep coming. I think it's done and then it's more. There's like pickled vegetables and a mushroom soup and some rice. So many courses. I'm a little overwhelmed. Green tea to wash it down. Yours is already gone.
Yeah.
Where did it go?
Inside.
We thought dinner was over, but there was dessert. Rookie mistake. Well, we were at dinner, having a great time. Our room adjusted itself. Adjustment fairies came in, changed our room to these rather interesting pattern futons, and moved kotatsu over. Yeah. So we're gonna enjoy this for a little bit and then head back down to the baths. And our private baths at 10. So we'll enjoy that later too. The baths had changed sides, so I went in to explore the side that had previously been the men's section. The shower room was a long, skinny room with 4 wash stalls. The room was floor to ceiling cedar and smelt amazing. I then went upstairs to the 2 smaller baths. The first smallest bath was locked, but I was the only one in the other small bath for quite a while. The bath had completely clear water with a large pebbly bottom. The water was incredibly hot. Eventually another lady came in and told me the outdoor bath was empty, so I went to that. The bath was surrounded with rocks and looked out over the snow and some snow-covered trees. The bath was also dark in the water and bubbly, and after a few minutes the same lady came back into the bath with me and joked about how it was too hot close to the bubbles. I actually found this bath to be much colder than the first one. The third lady came in after a while and I decided to get out.
Not normal behavior.
We booked out the private bath for half an hour. Then you can see the waterfall. And Jives.
Inside. Let's go. Just one last look before I run away. Oh yeah. That was the best. fish.
Don't know how we're gonna eat all of this. There's natto over there. And there's like 2 hot pot things. And there's fish. And there's a Nyuto Onsen egg. There's pickly stuff. There's a radishy thing. And I don't even know what else there is. There's just dishes. But to like mix in with the natto. I've only truly had natto once. We both really liked it. How's it going over there? Not too bad. Gonna try and fit in a rush dessert and then run to our bus like maniacs. Yeah. Coffee time. And sakura blossom too. A wonderful place.
Yeah.
Hey, good time. Just waiting for the bus. Waiting for the cat bus. And we're going to the city's name that I put in the song.